We all know how toxic the Dragon Ball fandom can be. They complain, argue, and still believe Goku is on par with Superman and Saitama. Even so, we know that many of you would still disagree with the fact that I use the term on par. But don't worry, we all know Goku would win against both characters. But for the sake of this video, we needed to give Naruto fans something to gloat about. Still, Dragon Ball fans have a lot to complain about from the Dragon Ball Z series. But maybe not as much as Naruto fans can complain about Boruto. For decades, fans have complained and raged on social media about many scenes and characters in the Dragon Ball universe, specifically Dragon Ball Z, that they disagreed with. And you should still be able to hear the echo of their complaints. So, in this video, I've taken small samples of those echoes and combined them into a single list. Without further ado, this is 10 times Dragon Ball Z made fans rage. Let's get it! Number 10, the Garlic Jr Saga. Okay, we kick off the list with Garlic Jr Saga. Let's be honest, this saga was terrible. Garlic Jr is a waste, but some of you still think it was a good filler. Are you kidding me? Yes, we know the movie did well and Garlic Jr wasn't bad in it, but having him in this filler arc in DBZ was definitely unnecessary. Rehashing this saga in the anime after the movie was just stupid, and many people disliked this filler, especially after seeing the Frieza arc. Garlic Jr.'s thirst for revenge and his transformations were just too ridiculous for fans to appreciate, and the absence of characters like Goku and Vegeta irritated them even more. I don't have much to say about this saga, but fans, you know how frustrating it was. Number 9, Goku giving Cell a Senzu bean. During the events of the Cell saga, we were all rooting for Cell to get his ass beat. And while he was on the verge of it, Goku decided to be a good guy and give this mother effer a Senzu bean. What the hell are you doing, Goku? Goku believes his son should face Cell on equal footing, so he throws a Senzu bean at the enemy. Everyone, including the other characters, recognize how stupid that move was. First, Goku fails to defeat Cell, surrenders, and then asks Gohan to step forward, only to give Cell a power-up. Really, Goku? This one almost made me quit the series. I'm sure it did for some of you out there too, but we still pushed through. Fans did not agree with Toriyama on that one because Goku made one of the dumbest moves ever. Number 8, Gohan vs Cell, the final Kamehameha. This leads us to the next event that made us dislike Gohan even more, his fight with Cell. That final Kamehameha moment was so dull. Yes, Goku wanted his son to take the stage and defeat Cell because he couldn't. And yes, Gohan held back for most of the fight, which also had people upset, but did it have to last that long? All the muttering and moaning that happened in those episodes in the final Kamehameha moment was just unnecessary. Gohan just dwindled for too long and whined while Goku convinced him at every turn why it was okay to use his full power. Gohan did manage to finish the fight and defeat Cell, but even still, after this man killed Cell and we thought he was gonna be the most beastly character in the series, well, y'all know what happened next. Number 7, the Great Saiyan Man saga. Moving on, the next moment in our list is the whole Gohan debauchery of him becoming the Great Saiyan Man. Why did my boy have a do-rag on? Now, I understand that the events of this saga were the manga's final chapters, but why did Toriyama have to portray Gohan in such a way? People liked Gohan a lot until the Great Saiyan Man appeared. The concept of the Great Saiyan Man itself was extremely disappointing. 7 years had passed since the Cell arc, and in all that time, Gohan, who knows, maybe this man would have become Super Saiyan 3, but instead, he had stopped training. He goes to school, but also wants to fight crime in secret, so he disguises himself in whatever the hell this is, and calls himself the Great Saiyan Man. And Videl? Don't even get me started on Videl. This saga marked the beginning of Gohan's end in the eyes of the fans, and seeing what they did to him in GT, that just hurt my heart. At number 6, we have the lengthy battle between Goku and Frieza. Don't get me wrong, that fight was amazing, but it dragged out for far too long. This fight lasted over 20 episodes, which equates to 20 weeks that most of you will never get back. They had their regular moaning and grunting throughout their power-up stages just like every other battle in the series. And frankly, most of the time spent powering up was unnecessary. It's even more disturbing knowing that the fight happened while Namek was collapsing. There are 20 episodes. The destruction of the planet could easily have been 5 episodes, but no, they made the fans wait, and while that outcome did happen, all that buildup just to have Frieza come back as a damn android. Bruh! Number 5. Vegeta never getting to shine. The next thing on the list that definitely made fans rage multiple times was the fact that Toriyama never gave Vegeta the glory he deserved. I believe Toriyama despises this character because every time Vegeta is supposed to shine, Goku or someone else steals the show. Toriyama belittled Vegeta numerous times, such as his failed attack against Frieza, getting clapped hard by Cell Jr., blowing himself up against Buu, and to top it all off, not being the one who finally defeated Frieza in Dragon Ball Super. I don't even know what to say to this man. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Number 5, Vegeta's hairline. Why does the man look like the McDonald's symbols on his forehead? I'm cheesed. All right, number 4, Goku's deaths. This next one is nuts. In 2 instances, Goku died in the most stupid ways possible. First, his death when he faced off against Raditz. Goku held Raditz in place so Piccolo could shoot his special beam cannon at him. Was that the only way that situation could have gone down? Really? Fans were shocked when the main character, that some of which have followed since Dragon Ball up until now, just got terminated. Secondly, Goku's death when Cell explodes. We must all think that Goku could have teleported Cell to King Kai's planet and had time to spare to teleport himself back. Yes, he could have, but he just had to give some heartwarming speech in the delay, didn't he? Overall, the fact that these characters can die and get resurrected so many times, I guess makes it more digestible for the fans, but still, Goku could have just popped there, popped back, Cell would have been dead. Number 3, Gohan's fight with Buu. Okay, so after the battle where Gohan ends up clapping Cell's booty cheeks, Gohan let himself go and became complacent. However, Gohan achieved his ultimate upgrade during the events of the Buu Saga, where he trained with old Kai, and that really had the fans hyped up. We thought that this was the resurrection that Gohan deserved, and we were finally going to get to see him take his place on the throne of the Z Fighters. However, after all of that buildup, training with old Kai, becoming Mystic Ultra Gohan, he just got absorbed by Buu. First P! Why in the world does Toriyama keep doing these things? We all thought DBZ's focus was on Gohan, and although some people hated that fact, we all started to enjoy DBZ when we saw how powerful Gohan really was. But why do they keep giving us reasons to hate these characters more? Gohan couldn't finish the fight, so Goku had to be the one to step in and finally finish off Buu, the exact opposite of what happened in the Cell arc. I mean, hey, keeping us on our toes, but still. Number 2. Goku leaves his family behind to train Oob? Now, throughout the series, it's a running gag that Goku isn't necessarily the best father. Multiple times, this man goes out for milk and doesn't return until it's time to throw those hands. However, at the end of Dragon Ball Z, he just up and dips to train this kid that he has no relationship with. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was the audience that realized that Oob was the reincarnation. I don't think Goku's small little brain was intelligent enough to figure that one out. So why leave with a kid you just met? It's ironic because we haven't seen much of Oob since DBZ. It was a hasty decision to abandon his family after discovering this kid's power, and it was kind of a poor way to end the series. Fans were disgusted at that ending, and that's just putting it mildly. Now, throughout the Dragon Ball universe, there's one character that when they first came on the scene was just universally hated for all of their nagging, crying, and show-stopping shenanigans. And that was none other than Pan. And I know what you're thinking. Pan didn't really have that big of a presence in Dragon Ball Z. However, if it wasn't for Gohan and Videl getting together in Dragon Ball Z and giving birth to Pan, we would not have to deal with the menace that is Goku's granddaughter. When it comes to being despised, Mr. Satan, the Ginyu Force, and Bobbity rank behind Pan. But let me know what your most hated moment of the Dragon Ball Z series is, and leave a comment down below to let us know if there's any moments that you think I missed. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and press the bell notification icon so you never miss another video. Until next time, peace.